All right, time to play a new game. Crime or no crime? This episode, we're going to see if Donald Trump committed the crime of market manipulation or insider trading. The short answer, I'll give you after you like this post. Seriously, it's like right there. Just right there. Come on, still waiting. Nice. All right, so the short answer is yes. But let's dig into the longer explanation. First, we'll take the definitions. Now, insider trading is when somebody uses information that they have that is not public, and they trade on that information, whether buying or selling, in order to personally benefit themselves. So an example is an executive or a member of Congress has knowledge of, let's say, a government contract or a government investigation around a specific company that the public does not know, and then they use that information to go buy or sell. Market manipulation, on the other hand, is when somebody actually has the power to move the markets and intentionally does so to benefit themselves and others. Now, initially, I was really hoping to kind of debunk this one. I'd seen a number of social media posts showing graphs that were, set up in a way that made it look a little bit worse than what it potentially could be. So I was a little skeptical and decided to dig in for myself. Now let's look at the timelines here. At 9:37 in the morning, Donald Trump posted to Truth Social, "This is a great time to buy." Caused a little bit of a jump in the markets, but nothing significant. People were waiting for more hard evidence. Now then at 1:18 p.m., Donald Trump officially announced the rollback of the tariffs, which caused the market to absolutely skyrocket, which we knew it would. So if you talk to Republicans, they will tell you that his post in the morning basically made it public that people should buy stocks, and therefore anything that happens afterwards really doesn't matter. In fact, they will tell you that you probably should have gotten in on it. But here's the thing. If you just look at the market price itself, there's really not much evidence of anything. It doesn't look very nefarious. Yeah, there's a little bump at 1 o'clock, but nothing that looks outrageous. However, if you go and look at the volumes of trade that were happening, holy shit. There was a significant spike in volume right about 1 o'clock or 15 minutes prior to the official announcement. So what does that mean? I'm no financial analyst, but I can tell you that when there's a massive spike in volume, that means a lot of money is being pushed through. And the fact that it happened 15 minutes before the official announcement tells you there was something shady going on. I think this was clearly insider trading. Now, the next question is anything going to happen? Considering that the Trump administration just appointed a new head of the SEC, and the SEC is the organization that investigates these types of things, I'm going to go out on a limb and say no. But folks, this really seems to look like a crime. That shit is illegal.